Okay, now that I'm back from my trip, I thought I would do a little review on some of the gear that I used. And the first item that I want to talk about is the Garmin GPS Map 66i. Now this is $599 at Garmin, so it's a little pricey, but I'm going to talk about some of the things that I like about it and a few things that I don't. First of all, it's a full functioning GPS, so you can put your routes in. Most of the trails that you're going to hike will be in the free software, so you can use it for navigation. You get a free topo map and bird's eye satellite images that you can download. It is also an SOS satellite communicator. You have an SOS button here on the side. You press that button and help is going to be on the way. The message goes to a call center. They will try to contact you back via text message to see what your emergency is. If you can explain to them, they'll send the appropriate help. If they don't get a response, they will send whoever they think is appropriate for wherever you are. And when you send the message, they have your GPS coordinates locked in, so they know exactly where you are. And it uses the Iridium satellite network, and that's 100% global, so anywhere in the world it'll work. And you also have two-way text messaging for friends, family, spouse, anyone that you want to send text messages to while you're out hiking. And like I say, it's anywhere in the world, whether you have cell service or not. You can also share your location to anyone via text message, and they can go online and look at a map and it'll show them your track, and you can set the interval on how often it updates. It has a 35-hour lithium battery in it. I used it with 2-minute interval tracking, and even on a 10-hour day, the battery was still almost full at the end of the day. It has what's called ABC sensors in it: altimeter, barometer, and compass. So there's a setting on here that you can go to pretty easily and tell what altitude you're at. And that's pretty handy when you're hiking, especially in mountains. And if you happen to be out after dark and you don't have a light, it has a built-in LED flashlight. It's waterproof, very rugged, and if you saw me hiking, it's got a D-ring I had fastened to the shoulder strap of my backpack. Okay, boots. If you saw my videos, you saw these boots in several of the videos. These are Merrill Moab 2s. I got these at REI, and they were normally $149. I got $20 off for joining REI. I went on 4th of July weekend and they had 40% off, so I got them for about 80 something bucks. They're pretty lightweight. They're actually 2 pounds and 4 ounces for both of them, so not too bad heavy. These are the waterproof model. You can get waterproof or non-waterproof. I got the waterproof. They're supposed to not be a break-in. Now I did wear them a couple of days before I went on my hike just to make sure, but I hiked for 66 miles in these, and if you saw my videos, some of the trails were pretty rugged. They held up really well, nice and comfortable, no blisters, so I was really pleased with these boots. At some point, if I wear these out, I will definitely get another pair of Moabs. They're really good boots. Alright, I never thought I'd be talking about pants, but let's talk about pants. You saw me wearing these on the videos. These are actually Wranglers. They are outdoor cargo pants by Wrangler. I got these at Walmart. I 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100 They were $24.98 a pair. I had 3 or 4 pairs on my hike, and after I came back they did so well I went and bought some more. They come in 5 different colors. They're a nylon blend, 96% nylon, 4% spandex, so they have some stretch to them. They are very, very comfortable. I don't like to hike in jeans because if your jeans get wet or you sweat, they're wet the rest of the day. They just don't dry. These are moisture wicking. They're flexible, so they're very comfortable. They don't bind. They have 7 pockets. They look good. They're comfortable. The only con that I would say that I would have is if you were in some brush or briars or something like that, maybe some rock climbing, you might not want these because they're a little thin, so they probably wouldn't hold up too well. I can say though, they held up well as far as cold weather. I had a couple hikes that started out in higher elevations at like 35 degrees and they kept me warm. So if you're looking for some good comfortable outdoor pants, or I mean they look well enough to wear as dress pants, so go get you a pair and try them out. I really like them. Okay, just as important as boots when it comes to hiking is socks. These are darn tough socks. Got these at REI. When I tell you how much I gave for them, you're gonna think I'm crazy. These were $28 a pair, but as I found out, they're worth it. These are a merino wool blend. They are 66% merino wool, 32% nylon, and 2% spandex. They are naturally antimicrobial. I wore these for 5 days and there was no smell to them at all. I would just hang them up at night and let them dry. The next day they were ready to go again. You think wool socks are going to be hot, but they're actually cool in the summer and warm in the winter. They wick moisture away from your feet, so you're not going to get sweaty feet. And if you're worried about the price at $28, which I thought that was a lot of money for 1 pair of socks, they do have a lifetime warranty. So they say if you wear a hole in them or anything starts coming apart, at any time they will give you a brand new pair. So we will try that out someday maybe and see, but I'm really comfortable with them. They held up well during 66 miles of hiking. Okay, last item I want to talk about is hydration. I normally drink Gatorade, sometimes I'll take water, but Gatorade's not the healthiest thing to drink. It has a lot of sugar in it, some other things that I'm not sure what they are that may not be the best for you. I'm not going to read the ingredients off of Gatorade, but I'll list them here on the screen. What I found was Key Nutrients Electrolyte Hydration Packs. This pack comes in 4 flavors. You mix one of these with 16 ounces of water. This pack has pink lemonade, cherry palm, watermelon, and blue raspberry. There are 20 packets. I found these on Amazon for $19.99. They are calorie and carb free, sugar free, caffeine free, no cholesterol, gluten free, really good stuff. And I will list all the ingredients on the screen here. And it actually tastes pretty good. Now let's talk about how the van performed. As some of you may know, I have 3 170 amp hour lithium batteries, 1005 watts of solar, and for climate control I run a Cooper and Hunter mini split. So here's how the week went. Sunday afternoon when I got there it was like 75 degrees. So Sunday night I didn't need any climate control other than just a fan, which pulls very little power. Monday afternoon my batteries were at 100%. The low Monday night was going to be 42, so I ran a Webasto gas heater a couple times before bedtime to warm the van up. At bedtime, I turned the mini split on heat and ran it all night at 68 degrees, I believe. Kept it good and comfortable all night. Tuesday morning, my battery was at 70%. So I thought that was pretty well. So Tuesday, I did a little driving to do some hiking. So Tuesday afternoon, I was back at 100% on battery. The low Tuesday night was 39 degrees. So did the same thing, ran the Webasto, ran a mini split when I was asleep. And Wednesday morning, I was at 73%. Not sure why it was a little higher when it was cooler, but maybe I went to bed later and ran the Webasto later, I'm not really sure. So Wednesday afternoon, I was back to 100% again. The low Wednesday night was 39 again. So did the same process. Thursday morning, I was at 74%. Now on my Thursday hike, it was not very long of a drive from the campsite, and I was parking in the woods. So I didn't get any solar Thursday. And my battery was at 93% Thursday night. It never got up to 100. The low Thursday night was 47, and Friday morning I was at 75%. Friday's hike was just like Thursday. I was in the woods, parked all day. Actually, I was at the campground. I never even started the van up on Friday. The low Friday night was 47 again. And Saturday morning when I got up, got to tell you, Friday afternoon before bedtime I was at 77%. Saturday morning I was at 52%. So I basically ran 2 days and 2 nights with no solar running the heater and was still at 52%. So I think that's pretty good. Left Saturday morning coming home, and it took about 5 hours of driving for the batteries to get back to 100%. I have a battery-to-battery charger which uses the alternator, and you get about 60 amps max to charge your batteries. I got a tiny bit of solar maybe the last hour, but overall the van system did very well, and now I'm looking forward to some more trips to test it out even more.